BMW iX1 M Sport. Now I know a lot of my subscribers are going to be thinking, why has he got an electric car on the channel? We don't do electric cars if we can help it. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Kevin. I've been doing this for about 4 months now, and I try and bring as much exciting cars and bikes as possible to the channel. We've done one electric video, and it was the Mini. Terrible car. So we got rid of that, and the wife picked this up last week, and she said to me, will you put it on the channel, do a review on it, so people that like electric cars can see what it's like. And I said, have I got to? She says, yeah. So here we are, out in the cold, doing the video. So we'll take a little look around it, go for a drive, and we'll see how we get on. Let's start on the front end. Now, when we first looked at this car, I did not like that grille. I thought, what an ugly looking grille. But we've had it a week now, and to be fair, that started to grow on me. I love the bonnet, the way it humps down either side. So the middle bit is kind of raised up. That's where the engine sits. The lights are good looking lights on this. They're very bright. One thing I don't understand, there's no fog lights. Front fog lights on this don't exist. So why have we got big gaps there? And you come on this side, you can see gaps. Look at that, straight through. What's the purpose of that then? I do not know. So we've got front and rear sensors. We've got the big 20-inch wheels on this one with Pirelli tyres. I like the handles because they sit flush against the doors. I do like that. The doors themselves, can you see that? They're kind of like, they come out and then back in. I was going to get a car parking ding soon. It's got quite a big spoiler on this one, which is nice. I mean, they got the looks right, I think, on this. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is where I usually do a sound test, but there's no sound test today, guys. Oh, let's start on the boot, because I do like this feature. I call it looking for the football. So you do that, put your leg underneath, and up she pops. I think every car should have one of them. It's got a very big boot on this, 490 litres. If that means nothing to you like it does to me, you'll probably get 3 suitcases in there. Oh, and the back seats do all fold down. Let's put that back there. Not the fastest, not the slowest. Let's have a look on the inside. The quality, honestly, the quality is so nice. The blue stitching everywhere. It's got the Harman sound system everywhere. They've got their own little heaters there for them and USB charging points. Plenty of room back there for the kids. We'll have a quick look to see what's under the bonnet. Now, the only time you're ever going to want to pop this is to fill the washer fluids up. There you go. So that's the only time you'll use that, to fill that up. Not too sure what's under it, to be honest. Don't really want to lift that off. Not a lot at all. Now this has got a double catch on it, and sometimes it can be a bit tricky to close, can't they? We'll try it one-handed. This key weighs absolutely nothing. It just feels so flimsy and cheap. Strange. So, get in, just do that, and it should open. Then your screen is to start to turn on itself. Oh, shut out the warm. There you go, it turns on. If I push a start button, this will come on. It sounds like being a very computer game, isn't it? There's so much tech in here. So look, there's your battery percentage, and that's the mileage left. Ignore that would be wrong. What else you got on here? Oh, best part about this car, this boost button. See that? We call it a NOS button. So no matter what riding mode you're in, whether it's comfort, where's your riding modes? My modes. Let's have a look up here. So you get personal, so you can do the settings for yourself, sport, or efficient. So no matter what mode you're in, if you hit that button, you get 10 seconds of the full power. So if you're at a junction and you want to get away a bit quick, hit that button. I'll show you in a minute, obviously. You know, I need to for the channel. I'll show you in a minute, obviously. But we're going to drive this in sport mode. sport mode active. Let's quickly show you some features before we go for a drive. If I push, I don't know how to use it to be fair, but there are so many apps on here, it's unbelievable. Why do you need all these apps? Honestly, the mind boggles. Well, Amazon Alexa, why do you need that in here for? So the climate menu, that's all I want. So you got heated steering wheel, turn that up. Heated seat, turn that up. This steering wheel is just the right size, it's perfect. Not too chunky, not too small. And when it heats up, it's just so nice on a cold day. Also down here, you've got the wireless charging. So just put your phone there, push that bracket. Oh, it is up against it. So yeah, that bracket, you push against it, and it holds your phone. What else we got? Hit that little switch. This pops up. I should do. God knows why it opens that way for. 40 grand, and they can't open it the other way. So there's your riding modes. I don't know what the rest of it does, to be honest. That's just stereo. One thing I've noticed on here, there's no iDrive. You know, on most BMs you get the iDrive. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll let you lot decide that. I've not really been to my BMW, so I ain't gonna comment. So I think we'll just leave that. We'll leave that on that. We'll leave the stereo off. Great sound system in this. It's got the Harman everywhere. I don't know if you see. Oh, it's changed colour. So this has got a little. Oh, I know what it is. So if I change my modes, if I put it in personal, it'll go blue. Oh, I see. What does efficient do? Green? Like a light blue. But if we put it in sport, red, that's what we want. That all changes as well. To show you again, just so you know. There you go. But we're going to leave it in sport. Look, it's got 59% now. So we'll go for a little drive and we'll see what it's like when we come back. Right, this is how we get on. Start her up. There we go. Just chuck it in drive. Handbrake comes off on its own. And away we go. Straight away, it is a very comfortable ride. They got the suspension set up really nice. Using an EV, because they weight the batteries, the suspension's really, really hard, breaks your spine hard. But this doesn't absorb the potholes to a certain degree. I mean, you can't see it on the camera, but this road here is full of potholes, and you do feel them, but it's so much better than that old Mini. I know it's a completely different vehicle, but that bloody Mini would skip along the potholes. It is so comfortable, this car. You really could do long journeys on this and not worry. The brakes are nice and sharp on this as well, very sharp. Then you've got to rest your foot on the brake and that's it. The vehicle comes to a halt. But then again, the vehicle's only a year old, so you expect everything to be sharp still. I think the real test will be in, say, 7 years' time. Like how long it holds its charge for, stuff like that. More traffic lights. Everywhere you go, there's traffic lights. There we go. So we have a 3-pin charger at our house. They wanted me to put a nice big fat charger on my wall next to the garage, so I'm not having that. So we didn't put that on the house. We just used a normal 3-socket pin, put it on charge. Now realistically, if you put this on at 3 in the afternoon, by 7 o'clock the next morning, it'll be charged up. Obviously you can go to these fast chargers, but for the mileage we do, well, mileage the wife does, I've only got to charge it once a week. Once a week is enough. We'll go out this way and we'll see how we go. I think it's a fact that the car doesn't change gear that makes it feel a bit weird for me to drive. It's a shame you can't like make it feel like it's changing gear, because it's instant power, there's no stop. It just makes my little belly feel a bit weird. Imagine being on a bumper car, but a lot quicker, like one of them. Right, we'll go up here and we'll try that boost button again. You know, for research purposes. God, see that pulls you over. See, you go anywhere near a white line. Oh, look at that. What was that? That's McLaren. If you go near a white line, it just jolts you back over and like to wake you up as such. I'm sure you can. Again, I'm sure you can turn all that off, but I ain't looking into that. I'd never drive this car again, to be honest. If I go out, I'll take my Discovery. But let's go up here. We're nice and quiet. Get past here, we hit the old boost. I know you can't really try and show you how fast it is. You'll never know, but take my word for it, it's quick. Let's get past this bend up here, and there's a long straight. As long as it's safe to do so, we're hit up to 70 miles an hour and we'll come to a halt. Just get past this little bend. Right, foot down, plant it, boost. Look at that, up she goes. They really do fly. Go on, girl. Put my foot down a minute. I'm doing my best to sound excited in this car, but I just I cannot get excited about driving an electric car. Just one level. Like I've done a Jag video. Here's a clip. Put it in dynamic sport. And that got my blood pumping. But this, there's nothing for me, nothing at all. Quick, got a good sound system, got a nice heated steering wheel, that's it. I think I'll be more excited next week because I got something nice coming to the channel. But we'll go down here. I'll head back up to my little spot. I think that'll do for this. Good brakes, good brakes. Considering it weighs over 2 tons, it's got good brakes on this. So when I took the car out this morning, I think it had about 70% battery. I've only got 37% left now. I've only been out for a couple of hours. She'll say to me, what's happened to the battery? To be fair, she can check the app and see what the battery's on. Also, with this car, it comes with 2 keys and a key card which you can activate, put it to your iPhone wallet. So as far as your phone's with you, you can take the car and go. Come on, that's asking for trouble. I wouldn't want to. Imagine you lost your phone. You'd lose your phone and your car, wouldn't you? I don't understand when or why we got so lazy that we couldn't get over, mate. Come on, calm down. That we couldn't get a key to unlock a car, and we couldn't put it in ignition to start. Well, not this one, but put it in ignition to start the engine up. Why has everything got to be keyless? And now this sort of car, you put the card, activate the card to your phone, and for as long as you've got your phone in your pocket, you're away. Unbelievable. Not for me. Not for me. If this is our future, I'd rather live in the past. Honestly, I would. I've been driving this all morning. Not once have I got excited. Honestly, my face hasn't had a grin on it. The blood hasn't got pumping. Soulless. But if you're in the market where you have to have an EV, let's say you live in London or a ULEZ place or company car where they're making everything go EV, I would recommend this because it is comfortable, it is quick. Oh Jesus Christ, fucking lorries. So yeah, I would recommend this one. Plenty of space for the kids, big boot. What more do you need? Obviously, if you have one of these, you're going to be into your tech, so you've got plenty of apps to play with. If you're in for the driving experience, it does drive well, it handles well, and it feels good. Win-win. So there you go. Let's head back up to the hill for our final thoughts. one last time. Boost! Jesus, come on. Ooh. Push your organs in the back of your stomach. Makes you feel a bit funny. Not for me. Not for me. What I'll do, in about 6 months' time, I'll do another review on this and tell you exactly the range and stuff like that, and what it's like to live with. We've only had it a week. Well, this is the second time I've driven it. I drove it when we picked it up from Cheltenham, drove it home, and now I've been out on it today messing around. I say messing around, do it all for you guys. It's for the channel. Also, if you've got an interesting car that would like to feature on the channel, drop me an email or go on Instagram and drop me a message and we'll come out and get your car on. Don't tell me it's electric, I won't answer. So there you go. If you want an EV, get one of these. They're quick, comfortable. Are they reliable? Time will tell. If you like the video, you know what to do. See you soon.